businessman then president and now supervillain. Canadian comic mocks Trump and Musk. Popular comic depicts Trump as supervillain and Musk as his sidekick. Canadian superhero versus supervillain Donald Trump. From allies to rivals. Sweet relationship between US and Canada to turn sour? The world has long known Trump as a businessman and then as president, but in Canada, he has morphed into a strikingly different figure, a supervillain. With his alarming threats to annex Canada and transform it into the 51st state, coupled with the imposition of harsh tariffs, he has inadvertently breathed new life into a Canadian superhero from the 1970s, Captain Canuck, Canada's version of Captain America. Draped in a bold red and white costume and a face mask emblazoned with the iconic maple leaf, Captain Canuck embodies the spirit of Canada. He is not just a superhero. He's a government agent endowed with superhuman strength, dedicated to safeguarding Canada's sovereignty against perceived threats. His alter ego, Tom Evans, is a member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, who gained his incredible powers following an extraordinary alien encounter. Almost immediately after assuming office, President Trump ignited a wave of anti-American sentiment across Canada. This firestorm began with his remark, referring to Canadian Prime Minister as governor, and followed that up with a threat to annex U.S. larger northern neighbor. President Trump, who now finds himself as a supervillain in Canadian comic books and a graphic novel-based animated series, had offered to buy Canada, to which the Canadian government swiftly made a counteroffer to purchase the U.S. state of California. To many Canadians, Trump's relentless pursuit of annexation is reminiscent of a classic comic book supervillain, stubbornly clinging to his outrageous ambitions. Remember, Trump unleashed a barrage of punitive tariffs across numerous industries, attempting to crush Canada economically. The mounting pressure led Canada's interim prime minister to call for snap elections, seeking to establish a government that could firmly stand against Trump's maneuvers. In mere weeks, the once strong alliance between Canada and the United States devolved into hostility. Canadians increasingly felt a profound mistrust toward their American counterparts, particularly the way Elon Musk was allegedly interfering in government beyond the United States. Many viewed Musk's reported support for right-wing movements in Europe as further evidence of his unsettling influence. Musk was portrayed as supervillain Trump's sidekick, both of whom are shown being graphically manhandled and thrown out by superhero Captain Canuck. While in one frame, the comic shows Donald Trump being physically stopped by Captain Canuck, in another chapter, it shows Trump and Musk being dragged by the collar.